What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and we have another weekly race video for y'all today. We are back on a track that we don't really put out that much, but we had decided to take it out today. It is the back-to-back track. 2 double curves that cars have to navigate all the way to the finish. We're going to do something a little bit out of the ordinary this time. Over here, we have 40 realistic castings. And what we decided to do is we decided to do a race that is unlike any other. It is not like the Hot Wheels Rumble, where you'll see these cars get their entry number selected. Instead, we're going to put these cars in one by one, starting with the leftmost car, our top leftmost car on the screen as the first car, and then the one next to it is going to face off against each other. And then after that, heat by heat by heat, we're going to see who will survive this weekly race track. This is called Survival. And the winner is the only one standing out of these 40 cars. So you never know if the Bling's Esprit can get knocked out or any of these other castings can get knocked out. Anything can happen. And with out of the way, it is time now to begin the 40 car survival. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for the 40 car survival to begin. Here are your first 2 cars that are going to start, which are the Bling's Esprit and the 55 Chevy. Old school version. Let's go.
Winner, lane 4.
And your first car to begin the survival trip is the 55 Chevy. Now let's see if he can last the other 38 cars. Alright, next on the track we have the Skyline 2000 GTR. And the Skyline 2000 GTR beats out the 55 Chevy. And he is now the car that is in place to win it all. Coming up next on the track is the Tesla Model 3.
Winner, lane 3.
And the Skyline beats out the Tesla. Let's see if the Super Trofeo can try to beat the Skyline in this race.
Winner, lane 3.
And the Skyline still manages to soar ahead with the win. Coming up next to the frame, we got the Dodge Challenger funny car. And still the Camry GTR gets the win. That's his nickname, by the way. I think it's called the Camry. It may have similar decals just like the Real Riders version, but it ain't no Real Riders car. It's an all plastic tire racing car. Let's see if the M3 can get it done by beating out the Skyline. 2000 GTR gets it done again, beating out the M3 E30. The P928 is now on the track. Let's see if he can beat out the Skyline. Well, he came close, but no dice. Skyline gets it done, but the Porsche came really close. Next up, we got another casting that is also a new model at its time. The Shelby GT500. Let's see if he can beat out the 2000 GTR Skyline. And it looks like the Shelby had some problems here, and he stops right at the gate there. Not even going to be coming anywhere near close closely to crossing the line. But the Skyline 2000 GTR is going to claim dominance yet again. Next up to answer the call is the Viper RT10. Still manages to get it done. Skyline 2000 GTR wins it again. How about this, guys? We got ourselves a F-150 that is getting ready to get on the track and try to show the Skyline what he's all about. Whoa, that was close. It said lane 4. F-150 has managed to do it by a very, very short margin and beats out the Skyline 2000 GTR. He is now the car that may win it all. Next up for the 97 F-150 truck, not car. I said car earlier. It's a truck, actually. Let's see if he could beat out the C4 Corvette, or 80s Corvette. Not even close. F-150 gets it done again, beating out the purple 80s Corvette. One of my favorites, by the way. The next challenge for the F-150 is you got to take on a concept Pontiac that is 3 cars rolled into one, the Pontiac Salsa. It can be a convertible, it could be a pickup, and it could be a 2-door utility SUV-looking van thing. That's why it is, quite frankly, the greatest concept car that was never made into production. Hopefully some manufacturer will actually take aspirations from this car and make a 3-in-1 car out of this car right here. And if you're wondering, the Pontiac Salsa is a real car, actually. Just a concept. Let's race. Close but no cigar. F-150 gets it done. Alright, the F-150 is going to take on one of my childhood favorite castings, the custom Corvette, in its colorway that I used to have as a child. Let's go. The low front end is what done him. The F-150 is going to get it done. We have our first funny car on the track today. Well, actually our second one, I believe, because the Challenger one was the first one. Here we have a proper one. Side splitter is going to take on the F-150. And this is the Pro version of side splitter, not the other side splitter, which will be coming up on the 4th row. The side splitter splatter paint version did not get it done. Instead, F-150, 97 F-150 gets it done again. Got a battle of the Fords. We got an F-150 and then a custom 12 Ford Mustang. Wow, that Mustang was lacking real bad here. Your winner is the 97 F-150. What the hell happened to him? Next up, one of my favorite, I don't know what entry-level Ferrari this may be, but comment down below which one you think it may be. Ferrari 360 is going to take on the 1997 F-150. Came really close, but no cigar. By the way, I forgot to mention this, but I was checking the calendar for 2021, and for March 20th, it's going to be on a Saturday. So that means, on my birthday, I get to decide what weekly race it's going to be. And since I'll turn 26, I wonder what I should do with the number 26. Give me some ideas in the comment section, will you? Anyway, the 97 F-150 gets the win. From a lower entry Ferrari, I think it is, to a Grand Touring Ferrari as the 575 GTC will try to take on a 97 F-150 in today's race. Cars with low front ends aren't really made for this track, and this is starting to show here as they can't really navigate the curves that well. 97 F-150 gets that in by a country mile. Mile marker 66, I think. Coming up next, a former Hot Wheels All-Out winner is going to try his luck against the F-150. The hell happened to him? He's done all the way back there. Look at how far away he is from the finish line there. Not even going to finish the race. But going all the way to the front, F-150, look at that. Got it done yet again. All right, we got ourselves a Corvette concept taking on the Ford. Ford versus Chevy, everybody. Let's see who will get it done. Looks like this Chevy has to be fixed and repaired daily because unlike Ford's, this one is done so. F-150 got it done yet again. We are moving down to the third row here. Mustang Mach-1 taking on the F-150. Woo! Too close here. The F-150 got the win. Next up, we got ourselves the Callaway C7 taking on the F-150. The Callaway C7 is done right here. Ran out of gas, I guess. All the way up front, 97 F-150 gets it done yet again. Alright, we got another Ford. This is a concept car. Ford Shelby GR1 concept. This is painted in metal chrome. Something you don't see on Hot Wheels cars nowadays. It's just chrome plastic. But metal chrome for this one. Let's see if he can take on the F-150. That Mach-1 came close. Close but no cigars. F-150 gets it done yet again. Alright, next race we got ourselves a McLaren F1 GTR taking on the F-150. Looks like the F-150 is out here racking wins like it's crazy. Winner, lane 4. Once again, F-150 gets it done as the McLaren F1 is sitting in the second curve. Cannot make it at all, ran out of gas. Next up, we got a plastic on metal or metal on plastic F-150 taking on, or no, not F-150, F-50 taking on the F-150 in this race. Let's go. Winner, lane 4. Winner is the F-150. Alright guys, next race, we got ourselves a 300ZX taking on the F-150. And one recent subscriber commented how fast this one is. Let's see if it's fast enough to beat the Ford. Winner, lane 4. It's fast, but not fast enough. Because still, the F-150 is moving on. From the Camaro concept to now a ZL1, the F-150 has to face that in order to stay alive. Winner, lane 4. Not that bad for the most recent Camaro from the last generation, but it still doesn't matter because F-150 for 97, Harley Davidson style, gets the win. Ghost Jerker has this car in its next King of the Hill. I wonder if that'll be the king. And if so, congratulations, if it is already, when this goes out. Now, let's see if we can take on the F-150. Winner, lane 4. F-150 beat out yet another funny car. Alright, next race features Hyperfin, which is not a new model. This comes from a special set. It's just now is seen in the mainline in 2021, and it's going to take on the F-150. And by the way, Hyperfin will be seen in blue in the 2021 A case. Had a lot of hope for this one, but looks like it lost the steam right in the first curves. But F-150 is going to move on. We got the F-150 taking on the Honda S2000.
Winner, lane 4.
It goes to the F-150 yet again. For those you are wondering, we're down to our final row here, so it's make or break for this one. We got the blown 57 Chevy taking on the F-150. Let's see if we can get a win. No, it can't. Still goes to the Ford. Here comes your next race. It features the F-150 taking on the Custom Cougar, or the last ever Mercury Cougar, which I like, by the way.
Winner, lane 4.
Look how fast the F-150 handles the curves, but the Custom Cougar doesn't really have enough in him. It's probably that low front end yet again, just screwing him up every time. We may see the balance of power shift because we got a 5-spoke side splitter funny car shaped as the old Firebird that's going to take on that F-150. Let's see who wins it. He almost had it, but not close enough. Still a great car, though. But the F-150 is going to hold on. But I have a feeling I know he might lose to this next person. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, that is a Ferrari F40. Greatest downhill racer ever. Or will it be? Because he has to face this truck in order to stay alive, or in order to beat him. And that truck has racked up so many wins, especially a close win against a fluorescent orange Mach 1 Mustang.
Winner, lane 4.
He manages to beat him. And by a very, very, very close margin. F40 is fast, but not fast enough to contain this truck, as the F-150 will still soar on ahead. Now he's going to take on the EP Civic.
Winner, lane 4.
The Civic did not have enough juice to cross the finish line, which means that the Ford F-150 got the win again. Now we get to see an F-150 take on the Volkswagen New Beetle Cup. Both cars managed to cross the line, but only one will win, and it's the Ford F-150. By the way, I don't know if I noticed this, but I think they stopped making the Beetle. Next up, the F-150 is going to try his luck against Tomasima 3.
Winner, lane 4.
Not even a long car will be able to get it done, because the F-150 still soars ahead. We got the last ever funny car that's going to try his luck against the Ford F-150. Let's see if he can get it done.
Winner,
He lost
lane
steam
4.
in the first corner, and then can't even pick it up in another one, which means the Ford F-150 is going to get the win here, yet again. We are down to the second to the last race of this 40-car survival, and it's the Dodge Super 8 Hemi in a drop-top form as well, or obviously. And after all that racing, the one car he manages to lose against is this Super 8 Hemi. Now let's see if he can take it all the way, or if not, the Corvette, which is the last car that's going to race in this race, is going to beat him. F-150 got walloped by this Dodge. Big shout out to the Dodge Super 8 Hemi for that win. This is why it's called survival. Because only one can win. And it doesn't matter how many wins you pick up, because if you get beat, that's it. You're done. Now let's see if the Super 8 Hemi can last against this C7 Z06 Corvette. Or will the Z06 pull out an even bigger upset than before? No, he won't.
Winner, lane 3.
Because the Super 8 Hemi will get the win, which means that the winner of the 40 car survival on the back-to-back track is the Dodge Super 8 Hemi. All you had to do was just one thing: beat the casting to win. And the F-150 picked up a lot of wins. But as soon as this vehicle came on the track, the F-150 thought, I can beat him, but underestimated it in a big way and effectively, just flawlessly, took the win away from him with great force. And after beating the Corvette in the final race, he was able to become the last car standing. Congratulations to the Dodge Super 8 Hemi for getting a win in today's 40 car survival on the back-to-back track for today's Hot Wheels weekly race. And that'll do it for today's weekly race. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure to subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage. I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video. Thanks for watching.